Why do you act so shocked when you see the type of women that men choose? That they choose to marry, that they choose to start a family with? Why do you act shocked? Because it's never surprising to me if you understand the Madonna complex of the situation. Men don't want to marry and start families with the fantasy. They want to sleep with the fantasy. And the truth of the matter is, most men don't want to marry and start a family with the BBO girl. Can we keep it real? They don't want to start a family with the chick they met at the club. They don't want to. They don't want to wed you. Oftentimes because they were in situations where they instantly had the capacity to sexualize you. And the minute that they could do that was the minute they could objectify you, was the minute that they could devalue you, and was the minute that you were no longer a person to them. You were an object. Thus, you were the fantasy. There were now things they wanted to do with you and to you that they would never really do to a woman that they love, that they would never really do to a woman that they think highly of. But because they see highly of, but because they seen you the way they have seen you, you no longer are someone they think highly of in any capacity. They don't think of you being any more than just a body. But these women that they wed, these women that they start families with, they have not had instances where they had the capacity to sexualize them because they did not exude sensuality. Do you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? And because they also understand how other men are, the decision is made that, okay, if I couldn't do that to you, most other men couldn't do that to you either. Thus, the competition is less. Thus, I don't have to worry about you when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the nail salon, when you go shopping with your girls. I don't have to worry because most dudes don't even look at you like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey, he was speaking. He was speaking nothing but facts. He said the BBL type of chicks, the chicks that you meet at the club, men only see them as sexual objects. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, but 9 times out of 10, they not made to be in a committed relationship. Well, I'm going to say some women that you meet at the club might be potential, but those women with the BBL, those women that dress half naked on the internet, the women that have a OnlyFans link in their bio, the women that just sell their body online, those are the women that men don't take serious. And he was speaking facts about that. The fantasy woman, the woman that a man sees with a nice body, but he already knows that this woman gets around. Her name is in the streets. She didn't slept with athletes, rappers, entrepreneurs. She got a track record, and he's gonna see that woman as nothing more than smashing material. But versus the woman that has her stuff together, she respects herself, she doesn't sexualize herself on the internet, she's supportive, she's a family woman, he's going to not even dare to give her that same energy that he gives the woman that's made to be hit and quit. I feel like those type of women, a good amount of them, they already know that they not made to be long-term relationship, marriage material. And so they just continue to play their part. But you have some of these women that do that type of work, that sexualize themselves on the internet and think they made to be marriage material, they made to be relationship material. But you can't sit up there and say you relationship material when you trying to push yourself out there and get attention from as many men as possible. Once again, this man was speaking nothing but the truth. It's all about knowing how to carry yourself. If you want to be that woman that gets in a long-term relationship, want to be that woman that gets married, you have to carry yourself in a certain manner. If you posting your body on the internet, you always in the club, you don't have self-respect for yourself, then you're not going to get that relationship, or you're not going to get that marriage. And it's funny how most of the men that I've heard of before on social media or in person that cheated on their wife, it's usually with the women that this man speaked on in the video. The fantasy woman, the woman that is probably a S worker, the woman that probably has an OnlyFans, the woman that is known to be in the streets. Her name ring bells. You got men saying, oh, I already hit that. Oh yeah, I had that already. Those are the type of women that men cheat with That's just what it is. If you didn't know that, you got a lot to learn as a man. You should know that the woman with class, morals, values is the woman that gets taken serious. The woman that likes to have multiple partners, be all over the internet, showing off her body, being around a bunch of different men. That's not the woman you gonna commit to. And that's just the reality of it. But I will say, you have the simp men out there that's just so desperate. And they will wind up committing to these women that sexualize themselves on the internet. Commit to these women that are strippers. Commit to these women that are dancers. Commit to these women that have an OnlyFans. Even though those women are the fantasy women or fantasy girls, these simps, they don't care. They don't look at the bigger picture. They just see the body, the BBL, the makeup, the hair, the lashes, the nails. And they like, oh yeah, she a dime. I need her. Bam. Some of them get a chance and they thinking that this woman really is going to take these men serious. Really going to be committed to one man. And then they end up getting their feelings hurt. But it's like, come on now. As a man, you should already know that these are the type of women that you cannot take serious for a relationship. Why would you even set yourself up for that? Now, if you just want to smash, okay, there's no strings attached. It's just a one night stand, or it might be a friend with benefits, but you cannot cuff these type of women. You cuff the women that value themselves, the women that have respect, the women that are family oriented, the women that are supportive, not the women that love to be on the internet half naked, try to finesse money out of you. No, you don't commit to those women. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you think this man was speaking facts when he said the fantasy women are seen as an object and are not made to be taken serious? Or do y'all think that you can take a fantasy woman serious and it's possible that it could lead to a long-term relationship or marriage? But that's all I got for you guys, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm gone. Peace.